week on Planet X, we're exploring the gorgeous island of Bora Bora and its 2012 Liquid Festival. With its beautiful still waters and its perfect nature, it's the perfect place for an everlasting adventure.
Only here on Planet X.
Bora Bora.
Often called the most beautiful island in the world, Bora Bora is home to world-class resorts and quaint French-inspired restaurants. It's known for its jet-setting celebrity visitors who relax anonymously on its secluded beaches. This tiny island, just 18 miles in circumference, is encircled by a protective necklace of coral. Lush mountains provide a dramatic backdrop for the indescribable turquoise, lapis, and aquamarine of the sheltered lagoon. Arriving by air is a unique experience. The runway is on a motu, and visitors take a boat to reach the main island. It's no surprise that most of the island's activities center around the spectacular lagoon. Once a year, this very lagoon becomes a stage for a fun and joyous celebration of water sports and Tahitian culture. Originally known as the Bora Bora Iron Mana, the event was established in 2000 by world-class aquatic athlete and competitor Stefan Lambert. It began as the only outrigger canoe paddling event in the world that covered more than 34 miles, but it's grown bigger and better ever since. Each year, the festival adds new races and changes up the courses. This ensures the novelty of the event and keeps the races fair yet competitive for both new and returning athletes. Sporting events include a grueling outrigger canoe race, surf ski competitions, stand-up paddling sprints, and long-distance swims. Some of the world's greatest athletes travel from near and far to put their skills to the test. Although competitive by nature, this isn't your typical sporting event. The overall ambiance is playful and celebratory. Family and friends gather on the beach to cheer on the participants and enjoy an afternoon of activities. There's DJs spinning on the beach, festive outdoor barbecues, traditional Tahitian dance shows, and a variety of tours and excursions open to everyone. Basically, the Bora Bora Liquid Festival is a great big party in the lagoon. The most important aspect of the entire festival is the sense of community that comes along with it. Old and young, locals and travelers, beginners and experts all come together in their passion for water sports.
You know, it was funny because I was at my friend's birthday and he was talking to come here with the set and we were drunk. I'm like, okay, no problem, I will come. And like 1 week after, he called me and said, hey, come, we have to try the canoe. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And say, hey, remember you told me you would come to Bora Bora from Tahiti. It was like 400 kilometers. I was like, okay, and we try, and it's how I start with the canoe, and it was very nice. I enjoy. If we train with friends, sometimes we stop, and sometimes we have waffles. They come and jump, or dolphin, or turtle. Yeah, and we take time to watch what nature gives to us.
Teach us some Tahitian words.
Yes.
Let's see. I think we know hello is
Yaurana.
Yaurana.
Hello is Yaurana.
Yaurana. And maruru.
Maruru means thank you.
Thank you. How do you say good night?
Yaurana. How are you? Eahate huru.
Eahate huru. Eahate huru.
Mai tai.
Mai Tai. I like that.
Mai tai means good.
Oh, that's why they call them Mai Tai.
Mai tai.
Cool. So now you know another language.
Planet X TV.
The most physically demanding event in the festival is the long-distance open water swim. The athletes train all year to complete a course consisting of several laps from the shore of one island to another with short jogs in between. The course totals almost 6 miles and takes most of the athletes over 3 hours to complete.
Hi guys, we're here with Alex Kostic, who just finished up his long distance swim. He did an extra lap more than anyone, which is I think 12 kilometers total.
Right.
And nobody touched him. I think the next person after you was 20 minutes after you. So tell us a little bit how it feels to do that.
Well, it was a great, exciting day at the races today for me. Even going that extra lap made it more interesting and unpredictable. The currents kept changing, so after one lap, I'd kind of change my course in order to repeat what I did the lap before, but it wouldn't apply because the currents had changed and the tides had changed. So each time I had to kind of adapt to my surroundings, and it made it a challenging course for sure. There aren't too many places that are as beautiful as this. So if you're going to swim around an island 4 times in 12 kilometers in rough conditions, this would be the place to do it.
Are you actually able to take in the scenery of a place like this while you're swimming? And
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the island that we swam around offers some of the best snorkeling anywhere in Bora Bora, and I just saw tons of sea urchins and fish and other kinds of marine life, and that's what brings me back. You know, every year it's different, and actually, since I had to swim around the island 4 times, I kept seeing the same couple of fish each time.
Say hi to him every time.
Yeah,
so you were snorkeling while you swam.
I was, exactly. I like to multitask.
How fun. Well, congratulations, Alex. You did
Thanks
a
so
great
much.
job. We're here with Stefan and Jonathan, who just finished their final lap of the long distance swim. How do you feel, guys?
Oh, it was a lot of current, but it was fun to swim together.
What was the most difficult thing about a swim like this?
Mostly that last part over here. It's super strong current right at the end. But it was pretty cool because there's a lot of swim, stop, run, refuel, come back again.
Right.
So just long. It's 3 hours, 11 minutes right now.
That's it? Not long. You be doing it again next year?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see you then.
Bora Bora's natural beauty, along with its very private and luxurious setting, makes it the perfect place to get away for rest and relaxation. But it's even better for those of us looking for adventure. You can cruise on a bike around the island, which in our experience was the best way to explore, make new friends, take Tahitian dance classes, or if you have 2 left feet, you can hit the lagoon for some kayaking or sailing or the most scenic jet ski ride of your life. Trust me, I did it and I could not stop smiling. You can also learn a thing or two about coconuts, if that's what you're into.
Galindo. That's how you cut a coconut.
Mount Otamanu probably is one of my favorite things to film on the island because it commands the entire island. You can see it from any point, and no matter what you're doing and all the fun that you're having, it's looking down on you, kind of like the Eye of Ra or something.
My favorite part about Bora Bora, the shave ice. Event of the 2012 Liquid Festival. It's a 20-mile course that starts down here at the shore. The guys go around markers toward the reef all the way back to the shore. Some of them, when they stop here, take a water break. Some of them are relaying off with a partner. Corruption's our the truth. Well, we come right up to this flag. Some sacrificing other lives for you. Yeah, we'll take down your hotel crew with puppeteers away. These guys are coming back from their 3rd and 4th laps. So I'm guessing about a quarter of the way through. It's a 12-lap race. I'm just gonna chill out here and check out the awesome scenery and jam to the music. See you guys in a bit. What's up, everybody? We're here with Nick Beck from Holopuni Canoes. He's our expert on all things paddling. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hi, girl. How are you?
I'm good. Enjoying the sunny day.
Exciting day, huh?
Yeah, everyone's doing so great. Can you walk us through a little bit some of the techniques that have to do with paddling? I know most of us at home have never done any of these. We've got the canoes, we've got the stand-up paddle boards, we've got the kayaks. What are some of the differences in the techniques?
Well, the first thing you'll see is these are the Tahitian one-man outriggers. And the kids grew up paddling them. I think there are about 72 of them in this race. These are now able to paddle out in the ocean. When I first started coming to Tahiti, they were very low, open canoes, and they could not go out beyond the reef. You would sink them. Now they've modified them. They put decks on them, spray skirts, and they can go out in the ocean. Unlike the one-man canoes in Hawaii and California, these canoes have no rudders. So every bit of steering these boys do is with their paddle. The stand-up boards have really just caught on, as they did in Hawaii a few years ago. Maybe 1 or 2 stand-up boards. I was down here and I saw, maybe 5 or 6 other stand-up boards. They are so much fun, and you can go out and ride the waves, you can surf them, and there's not as many, but the sport is multiplying like it is every place incrementally. The outrigger canoes and the surf skis also have a rudder to steer, so you're steering with your feet. So these are harder to paddle, but because it's tradition, everybody has one. As you drive around the island, you'll see canoes in everybody's yard, and they'll use them for fishing, for training, for paddling. It's what they grow up doing. And so it's natural to get in these canoes and race, because that's really the Tahitian sport. In Tahiti, and they go internationally, and they're fantastic.
So it's a matter of tradition and what people are used to.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about sailing around this island. I've seen you sailing quite a bit. What are the differences between sailing here, sailing in other places?
Just the beauty that you have here, it's different. You're sailing in these gorgeous lagoons with lots of room to sail. You have good winds. Gee, look around. That's why we're here. It's so beautiful.
Fun and beautiful, and you get exercise.
Yeah.
Maruru! Thank you!
Tahitians have some serious heart. Not even the rain can stop these people. Just when you think they're gonna pack up, the show goes on. I guess the rain couldn't really stop me either.
We're at the backside of the Motu Island exploring the coral gardens on the Eco Tour, as they say here in Tahiti, but we say Eco Tour. I hope these sharks don't eat people.
of joy. I fantasize about the tunnels like on a rundown. I could count on themselves, just yet to break anything.
And we're back, guys. We're here with Hurani Chevalier, the winner of the women's stand-up paddleboard competition. Tell us a little about what it was like out there today. The weather's kind of bad, but that's not stopping you, right? How was it?
Today was harder than last day, but it was fun. Yeah.
So your boyfriend mentioned that you guys are teaching your daughter how to stand up paddleboard. Maybe you could give some tips to any kids that want to try to learn?
For us, it's natural. You know, we are in the water every day, so it's very easy for us.
So just spend a lot of time in the water. Yeah. And what about if you had a competition, just you and your boyfriend, who do you think would win?
Of course, me.
Oh my goodness.
Bora Bora's sunny days in the lagoon are perfect for adventure. But just when the sun sets and you think the excitement is over, you get to see a whole new side of the island. Hurricane Bar at the Sofitel Hotel, and Rudy is going to teach me how to make a traditional island mojito. With what kind of rum?
With the Tahitian local rum, actually. There we go. Yeah. Distilled in Polynesia, actually. We start off, of course, with the mojito glass. Fresh mint leaves in there, freshly picked today. Some cane sugar. There we go. Some syrup, actually. It's the same sugar syrup, but this will actually balance it. This doesn't dissolve so much. It's just for the crunchiness inside the cocktail. 40 mils of the Tahitian rum. There we go. And fresh lime juice, of course, to keep the balance. 20 mils of that. Just stir it. Make sure the sugar and the mint is through the whole glass. Some more cubed ice.
You always fill it with ice to the top.
Yeah, always fill it with ice to the top. Otherwise, you're gonna get too much dilution in the cocktail. Some sparkling water to not make it too strong.
Why would you want to do that? Looks good.
And a nice straw and a lime decoration.
There you have it.
Actually makes the finish of the cocktail.
A Tahitian mojito. I like it.
Bora Bora, Bora Bora,
All of our Bora Bora adventures are brought to you in part by the Sofitel Luxury Hotels.
Planet X TV.
We are here with Cristio Rauhui, the winner of the men's canoe Ironman. Tell us a little bit about the race. Tell us a little bit about what was difficult. The weather was really bad, the wind. How did that affect how you were racing today? And we saw you on the phone a little emotional after the race. Who were you talking to? Can you tell us a little about that?
He has no word. He cried because of his dad. Normally for all training, he always do that with the father. Now the father is sick. He is in France because he has cancer, and his dad told him he has to do it even if he's not here. That's why he came today to participate, and he doesn't have word for that.
So he won his race for his dad. Yeah. Well, we wish him a happy recovery and congratulations.
Thanks for joining us for our Bora Bora adventures. Be sure to tune in next week for more action-adventure travels, only here on Planet X. I'm your host, Coral Rodriguez. Y ahora na.